So I'm at work, and it's Saturday, and I'm like, bro, I can't hold this any longer. So I gotta do this reaction video to this new Silent Planet record because I want to hear it. I have it in my car, and I haven't listened to it because I'm trying to do this thing. Bro, this lady just ran out in front of the road. Tyler, you shouldn't be doing this when you're driving. I'm not. I'm getting some Wendy's, and then I'm gonna hit the parking space. I only have like half an hour because I'm on lunch. Whack. I should wait, but I can't. I don't have any time to do anything. So you guys are gonna deal with it. Just don't watch it. Not a big deal. I always forget to look at the camera. So I'm next in line at the Wendy's. It's been like 10 minutes. I'll keep you posted.
You have a good day?
You too. Thank you. Wendy's. Pulling through. Because I'm starving! I've been at work all day doing all this crap! Look at the steering wheel. I put the pop socket thing in like the worst spot. Ah! Ow. So, because I have to be back at work in probably like half an hour, I probably won't get to all the songs. So, if it turns into nighttime, and I'm not going to keep the camera here, I'll just hold it the whole time. Because you know what? I'm not a 1%er. But, effort. Again, the videos. And that's what you're going to get with me. Effort. So vote for me. Not a sandwich. Ah! Whoa! No. Go! Holy crap, there was no one in front of you. I thought you were just going 25 because there was a line of people. No. Yeah. They were at the freaking back of the album in Braille. These people are saints. They put up a thing on Instagram the other day about if you have epilepsy or something, come see us before the show and we'll give you a different show. Who does that? Ooh. Is this a good angle? No! This is how I'm gonna do it. It's the only way I can. Okay, get over it. Bro! It's been so long. Like, I've been waiting to do this freaking video, and I'm like, there's no time to do this video. So either I'm not doing it at all, or I'm gonna do it crappy. And I do everything crappy, so. What is that? What is happening here? I just realized every time I want to pause the song, I'm going to have to turn off my car. Or turn off the radio, because there's no pause for CDs in the car. Oh, I guess I could have just played it on Spotify. You idiot. God. New attorney. You always do that. I heard the song the day it came out, and not again since. So honestly, I don't really remember any of it, so. That's good, I guess. I do remember this because it sounds like Linkin Park. Like 1,000 Suns. That melody in the background is like... Dig it. Oh. Solid. 7 out of 11. Afterdusk. I never heard Afterdusk. So here's the thing. Silent Planet albums as a whole are like obviously an art piece like any album is, but like when the end began or whatever. No, it's this one. Everything was sound. I literally listened to that album once a day all the way through for like a good 2 weeks. And the more you listen to, the more you digest and everything, just like anything really. But upon first listen, it's kind of like, okay, it's more Silent Planet. But with Silent Planet, there's just like so much meat in there. It's like listening to Kamikaze for the first time. You're like, wow. And then you're like, wow. But that's what Silent Planet's like. So at first listen, I'm just listening kind of like to the melodies and the whatever and how his flow works, because he's a rapper. That's cool. Every time I hear a reverse snare like that, I think of Fit for a King, because that's like their staple. And that sounded just like Fit for a King. That was cool. I don't know how drums work. Is this how you do it? Something I'm worried about. I think we're only like 2.5 minutes in, and there's already been 2 choruses. So there's a third one. You know, guys feel. You know how guys feel. You know how I bet you guys are wondering what I'm drinking. It's a Sprite. Okay. First of all, that intro's dope. Visible Unseen intro. Whatever that was. Afterdusk, it's very somber. Maybe not dark, but like heavy. Because it's heavy, but there's heavier songs. Like, there's still Silent Planet. They're still gonna have like pretty parts, but it was a lot more somber. Auspice is like the auspices. I don't know what that is. 3 words in. I don't know what that is. So to be honest with you, I'm not even gonna try to decrypt this. It's just beyond my comprehension. That's why I'm getting a film degree. This is my favorite song so far. Northern Fire's in this one. Silent Planet, if you watch this, I love your signature thing is the between things, but I mean, every song, I don't know. It's just a thought. I mean, it's easily recognizable as a Silent Planet song. I mean, my favorite band of all time is August Burns Red. Silent Planet's probably like 3rd or 4th, whatever. But they do a lot of the same things, I guess, with their riffs. But they keep it interesting. A lot of people think that all their songs sound the same. I love how I just went on about how they do the same thing, and then they completely changed that riff. That riff is dope, and it's like nothing they've ever done. I missed that drop, I apologize. Hard stop. Okay, that's the best song on the album so far. Yep, don't even know what it's called. Forgot already. So the only reason an absence worries me is because usually when bands start to go in this new direction of softer, the next album's even softer. Go look at Bring Me the Horizon, okay? They find much success in that, but I really hope that the next album isn't a Nickelback album, like Bullet for My Valentine's new trash album that's garbage trash. Even Era's new album, but JT don't scream enough. All the riffs sound the same. The structure of every song is exactly the same. And it was really a bummer. And individually the songs were good. There's some standouts. In contrary, the Invisible Unseen chorus was a breath of fresh air for me, because I usually don't like his voice, but that was a good chorus. It was well. Okay, so this is kind of whack, kind of creepy, but I just parked by a park. It's night, on my way home, and we're gonna finish this album before I get stabbed or something, or my lights are on. It's weird, okay? So the next song is Firstborn. Yeah, Bernie. You bury me. Luke 23:43. I know the know who knows you. I see the sea who sees you. Sounds like an Among Them song. Okay. Drifting just above the flat line that keeps your thoughts displaced from mine. That's genius. You're like, well, what does it mean? Go deeper into it. I don't know. This sounds cool. Let's see. Drifting just above the flat line. So you're living, but you're not really living to the fullest, I guess. That keeps your thoughts displaced from mine. The flat line that keeps your thoughts, so he's dead and you're not. This song is gorgeous. It's very atmospheric. I love it. In contrast to everything else so far, it's all been like heavy, 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 heavy. Too many choruses so far, but that's okay. I mean, it's still heavy, but it's more dissonant, I think. Depths. This is cool. Super cool outro. That was great. Okay, that sounded like Animals as Leaders, but I was looking at the references here, and one is Matt Stone and Trey Parker, South Park Season 16, Episode 10. That's awesome. Let's see what it is. Breathing in insecurity. I love that. I love that Garrett was just sitting there watching South Park, and he was like, and he said this, breathing in insecurity, probably Cartman, whatever. And he was like, that's genius. I have to write that down. Lower Empire. Animals as Leaders. Oh, it's really Animals as Leaders now. Oh, man. This song is a banger. Dude, they're totally trying to do a Animals as Leaders thing. Or an Intervals thing or something. It was really hard for me to find a spot to stop, but man, this song's freaking weird. The chorus was way different than everything else. I love the scream sings, and then it just went into screaming. And then back to oh god. This song's sick. That song was awesome. That's probably my favorite song on the record. That's what I was looking for, you know? Let's do something different, Silent Planet. Let's do it. Like, all this stuff is improving on what they're already really good at, but that was just, let's just take it to a different realm. So now we have the last act of the piece. Act 3, Look Inside, Awake. I'm gonna guess it's ambiance. This song makes me think of the cover. Being in the blackness of space and looking out and seeing a planet. The anatomy of time. Babel. Babel. We got some Dayseeker reference. Me Without You. Okay. All these songs seem to be structured a little bit the same. I know he has a lot to say, and it seems like they focus a little bit on the lyrics more this time. Except for Lower Empire just blew it out of the park. I don't know. I guess every song can't be like that, but it's not that I'm disappointed per se, because the songs are still excellent. But they seem to be going more in the era route, where they started off super weird and now they're just going to a little bit more structured as time goes by. Different. Gotta adapt. I'm not saying it's bad, just, you know. There's a short chorus. Oh man. Okay. This song is great. The build-up is amazing. The spoken word was sick. This freaking species of the nightmare, people of the dream. Language is your prison, but also the key. Confront the heart of fear. Behold the shape of destiny. Those are bars. That could be a tattoo, bro. I would just get the freaking words. I don't even need something else. What's that reference? Ludwig Wittgenstein, Tractatus Logico-Philosophics. See, now they make me want to go look it up. So now I'm going to go look it up and figure out what it means. Yeah, and then spinning in circles. They got more atmosphere there. And now they're going to build it all up. Something else, and then a chorus, and then an outro. So let's see. Sounds like a Silent Planet outro. It seems like it's the first one. You know what that means. Okay. So before we get into what Depths 3 is going to be, because I have not been so stoked in my entire life for anything. A Phineas reference. Okay. And every apocalypse we shared on this journey. I'm stoked. Let's just do it. He's got a lot to say right here. Look at all these words. It's going to be like Depths 2.
One truth, and that truth was the sea. Cold and knowing it saw the coward in me. I choked heavy on the past, too numb to speak back. We're each abandoned by the hands of time. Sister Moon, are we all that's left? Just a silent satellite and the sigh of flash come down.
The way he works the pocket is crazy. And this is why I keep going back to this point. Silent Planet, you're not too big to watch this video. Yes, you are. But dude, watch this part. Share, like, do whatever to get freaking Silent Planet to watch this, and have Garrett do a mixtape with some rappers. Get some rappers to feature. That's the one thing this thing needs, is some features. Get some freaking... I was about to say Mac Miller. That makes me sad. But get some freaking features. Raps. Do a rap album. Do it now, Garrett. I'm making you do this. You're gonna do it. Seven Sisters. Goosebumps. All right, let's talk about it. When the end began. Actually, I need this because I can't read Braille. Wow. So obviously we've already got some classics in here. We've got Northern Fires. It's already a classic. It's been out for so long. The New Eternity quickly stuck. Vanity Asleep, fantastic. One of the best. Share the Body, great. Great message. I love the message. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. You should have listened to the song. Makes me sad. In Absence, I don't care for. I'm glad they're. I respect that they're trying different things, and I'm glad they're doing it. They did a good job for what is a radio song, but that's just not my type of song. It's not bad. It's just Depths 3. I mean, I didn't have a clue what it was going to sound like because the two before didn't sound like anything, and that one didn't sound like either of them. And it's just a great freaking abstract story that apparently he dreamed. I don't really know what's going on in it. I'm not going to pretend like I do, but it's beautiful. Lower Empire, though, you can't see this. It's dark, stupid. That song freaking rocks. So this is what I'm going to give each song a rating. Thus Spoke, good intro. I mean, I'm not really going to rate that one either. It's not really a song. The New Eternity, 8. Northern Fires gets an 8. The structure is a little boring, but the outro is freaking amazing. Throw myself headlong to the jaws of the beast, the war machine that feeds for eternity. Yeah. The chorus, but the I've been took at the timelines of vertical my life. Afterdusk, I'm gonna give a 7. Originally, I probably would have given a 6, but I'm gonna give it a 7. The chorus didn't wow me. It's very dark, a little too dark, but this is the first time hearing this, you know? So obviously I'm gonna think everything with sound is better. I still do right now. But once I start listening to this for like a year, I'll be able to mix and match and then do like a full review of like their entire discography, which would be sweet. Visible Unseen, that song's really good. That chorus was okay. I'd give that one an 8 too. I'd give it a solid 8 everywhere pretty much. Vanity Asleep, I'm giving a 9. I love that song. I've always loved that song. I've played it 1,000 times. In Absence, I'm giving a 6. Share the Body. Out of the singles, I'd say this is the weakest one. I mean, besides In Absence. But Share the Body's the weakest one. That doesn't mean anything. It's got traditional breakdowns, which I love. The message I love. The music video I loved. Just some of it was kind of Firstborn, very atmospheric. It was a nice break. It's very different than the rest. I believe this is part of a series they do, whatever, like of different songs, like First Father or First Wake or something. I don't know. Maybe not. First Mother. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, it's a first song, and it was great. Lower Empire is the star of this album. It is revolutionary, refreshing, genty, experimental. Interludes were great. I don't have any complaints with that song. I'm going to give that a 10. I mean, I know nothing can be a 10, but since I already rated a bunch of stuff high, and Vanity Slip got a 9, this is better than that, so it's a 10. That's how logic works. Oh, man. The Anatomy of Time. That one gets a 9, too. I enjoyed this one a lot. The chorus killed it a little bit for me, but I'm going to give it an 8, actually. The structure, the spoken word, the Babel in the parentheses, Babel. That's great. I like that one a lot. And Depths 3 was beautiful. I'd be interested to see what they sound like all three together, because Depths 1 is just furiosity, if that's a word. And then Depths 2 is a poem. And Depths 3 kind of meshed song and poem. I know, obviously, Depths 2 is a song, but it seemed to primarily focus on poetry. Jeez. Why won't this go in? This little freaking lip. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to listen to this 85 times, and then I'll probably do an updated review. You made me experience high tide, ha! In about a month or so. That'd be fun. Sorry about the quality. No, I'm not. Don't care. Sorry about some of it being in the day and some of it being at night. No, I'm not. Don't care. I'm tired as heck. I want to go to I want to go to bed. I bought this salsa today. Roasted tomato chipotle salsa from Archer Farms. Don't buy it. Anyway, guys, that's my review of the The long anticipated, just kidding, I did just announced it when Northern Fires came out like 3 months ago, album, When the End Began, by SP. That Silent Planet, that silly putty. Pick it up. Great guys. Great music. One of the best in metalcore right now. To be honest, that's not saying much because metalcore sucks right now. But Silent Planet is leagues above, if not the best right now. August Burns Red's still in the game, so they're not there, but they're like, second. Until next time, guys. Like it. Comment it. Subscribe.